Hello there. This is another exciting episode of Fairy Tales, Fact or Fiction. Today we have a very special treat for you. We're here in the southern woods of Athens, as you can clearly see. Just want to get a shot of those. They're very beautiful. We're going to be doing a special segment on fairies, or people of the Fae race. They're, according to popular Celtic mythology, they are generally about human stature, but when they are seen, they tend to be much smaller, as the stereotype will dictate. They tend to live in the trees around here. This is why we're in this particular location, and some of our experts have said that there are sightings of these popular Fae creatures around these woods, so we're going to scout around and see if we can find any. Let's get going. So, the important thing about hunting fairies is to know their nature, but also to have avid protection against them. And we have certain ways of protecting ourselves against these fairies, because they are not naturally hostile, but we have seen cases that lead us to believe otherwise if provoked, or if we enter their territory, that they will in fact become hostile. Stop here and rest for a second. I'm a little tired. We do have some good methods of defense against these wild Fae creatures. First is this solid oak wood walking stick. You would naturally think that because of their living in trees that they would not have an aversion to such fine oak, but when it's handmade by human hands, they tend to want to avoid it. So what we have here are some native pieces just to adorn my staff with, but not only that, but it's a well-known fact that fairies have a natural aversion to cold iron. These are solid iron pieces, and if worse comes to worse, it will fend off a fairy quite well. Some other things to note about what is good to defend or keep a fairy away from you, because as we know, they are very, very good at causing mischief. But you don't want them anywhere near you because of that. You'll notice here it's a bit nippy out, I have a jacket on, but I have my shirt inside out, as not many people know, according to Celtic mythology. An inside out shirt is it's almost like a natural enemy to the fairies. We don't know why. Maybe it represents a form of disorder that they are not accustomed to. It's not natural, in a sense. So that could possibly be one of the reasons. If you see my shirt there. We can keep on going. Oh my. Well, it seems that we might be actually walking into fairy territory. Thunderous crack just now might be a warning signal. Not entirely sure, but if you want to get a good look at these markings here, you can see that this is quite obviously a troll, an ogre of some sort. They are a natural enemy of Fae people, as Fae are generally cultured and very natural, while ogres are very brutish and tend to have great conflicts with Fae creatures. So it seems we're crossing that river here. Further into the fairy territory. It seems there's some other strange markings over here. Good climb! Back! It seems that there is actually a live fairy here right now. We need to be incredibly careful. As you can see, he's communing with nature right now. They are very not wild creatures, but random at most points. It's a bloody good find. So we managed to get very close to the sneaking up. Seems like he's disciplining those bushes. Get very close. Oh, run! He's seen us! Well, those wings make him much too quick for the likes of us. He's far too nimble. It seems we might have startled him. I thought he was going to be aggressive at the first part, but I think at the first sight of our little trinkets we have here that he got a little bit frightened. So I think now we're going to go on to chase for him quietly now though. Try and catch him now. There he goes! Up here! Up here! There he is! Underneath the sign! There he goes! Across the street! Start the game on him. I know, it's time to pull away again. We're just not exhausted right now. I mean, we certainly are. He might start to be losing his garb again, but that could possibly be due to the speed at which he's moving.
So it seems that we've managed to get out of the line of sight of the ferry. We assume he's going to be coming this way. There he is. There he is now. Quiet. It's very natural for ferries to perform certain mischievous acts. Basically just to mess around with humans for their own amusement. Oh, look at him now. Oh, he's doorbell-ted you. Oh, look at the smile on his face. He is downright happy about that.
And a successful piece of mischief that was indeed, truly.
Welcome back to our segment on the ferries.
So basically what we've done here is we've come to the heart of Athens. This is where we have tracked the ferry down. As you've noticed, I've changed my garb because my other clothes are not acceptable. Because right now we're at the with a very exquisite party, which is why we believe the ferry is here, to cause mischief of sorts, because that's basically what ferries do. For their own amusement. They'll come to parties and completely ruin them, just for their own amusement. So we'll go see if we can find him out. We're going to see if we can find the ferry in this party. Most partygoers are oblivious to basically his visage. Let's see if we can spot him out in this crowd. Oh, there he is!
Wait, goaltending!
The ferry is trying to steal the ball.
They're trying to take a back.
The ferry is going after it. It seems that this is going to be the thrilling conclusion to our fairy tale. As it seems we've completely lost the ferry in this wild party of sorts. But